Good morning. Happy Wednesday. How are you all doing? This is the first day this week that I actually feel energized, like I've had enough sleep, like my body isn't tired. Um, the other day, Sunday, you guys saw my video, came in late, but I went to the Angeles Forest with my friend James, and we do the most rigorous hikes, for me, rigorous for me, maybe not for others. Um, but about a month or so ago, we went and we hiked like 10 or so miles into the woods, and then we hiked back. And then this weekend we went and um, we went to another place in the same forest. It's like this huge forest, and we did a hike that was sort of like down into the valley of the forest, which was really profound. But what happened is I got like so many mosquito bites. Like, look at these. Like they're everywhere. They're countless. Like I can't. Oh, I got a tattoo the other day too. I got a moon tattoo. Um, but I like these mosquito bites are just everywhere. And I like one of the things that I have learned from astrology is how important it is to sort of touch the edges of ourselves. For me, I'm the kind of person I need to kind of live in a state of risk at various times in my life. I need to push the edges. I need to do something that takes me completely out of my comfort zone, something that just scares the shit out of me, that makes me feel like, I'm going to lose my life because it drives me in some way. And the hiking is that. And this encounter that I had with these mosquitoes felt like that in an interesting sort of way. There was this one mosquito, like I just kept hearing, like the mosquitoes were all over me, and or just everywhere. I was just like, ah, ah, ah. But this one mosquito, the sound of this mosquito's song was so profound to me. I just kept going, wow. Like it was so high frequency, like the highest of frequencies. And it had to be right in my ear for me to hear it. And I just was in awe. I was like, wow. Even as I was completely like, get away from me, get away from me, get away from me, because but I was aware of this sound, this pitch that I don't think I've ever heard anywhere else. And this mosquito, and I literally was like, I hear you, little motherfucker. I hear you. Like I hear your song. I hear it, and I need you to leave me alone. But it's like nature and blending with nature and understanding, sort of the intricate and delicate things that have to come together in order for us to exist and coexist with nature, or not even coexist because we are nature. Um, but when I go on these hikes, or, go into the woods or go surfing, because I also surf, it just takes me to the edge of myself. And it takes me to the place where it's like sometimes I want to go to the place where there's no return, and risk. Like it's like, do I have the faith to do it? Do I have the courage to do it? And yeah, like I just love that. Anyway, so today is a Mercury day, and Mercury is the planet that governs our minds and how we think. And one of the ways that I think is towards like risk, towards like what else is possible. I think like I live on the edge, and when I'm too comfortable, I don't feel good. When I'm too comfortable, even though there's a part of me that loves comfort, but when it gets too much, it's like, okay, go jump off of a cliff right now so you can like touch something. So Mercury is the planet that governs our minds and how we think, and the stories we tell and our perception. And Mercury is currently in Cancer, and Cancer is our early childhood foundations. And Mercury just ended its retrograde shadow. So Mercury is completely out of retrograde now. And, here we are in this place where I know for me, I am in this place of like, okay, what's possible? I'm like, what's possible? As I'm telling you guys, I'm like in this like risk, like let me jump off the cliff, let me push the envelope, and so how that shows up inside of me is urges will come. So yesterday I was with a friend of mine who I just adore, and I just had the urge to kiss him. I just was like, I want to kiss you, and I did. And he reacted in this way. He was like, no, I don't want that. And I was like, okay. And it was interesting because I followed the urge and I was met with um, resistance or the opposite energy. And then I just sat with it. And then he was like, okay, like where are you right now? Like let's release the tension. Like what's going on? What's going on? And I just let it release. And then we had a conversation about it. And I feel so good that I can follow my instincts and follow my urges, and that they are independent of what else is going on. And it's such an interesting thing because I tend to live, like I said, on the edge. I tend to live beyond where everyone else is. I always have. It is just like it's maddening a little bit. I tend to live in the places that other people don't see. Like I tend to know things, and I might know them before other people know them, but I know it. And so, like we are going through this incredible experience in our country right now where things are really coming undone. And it's important for us to be able to follow our minds, and it's important for us to be able to take risk, and it's important for us to be able to trust in our own divine guidance. And even if we're met with like a no, like I was with my friend yesterday, which was totally fine. But even if we're met with that, to still trust ourselves. Like, can you trust the mind that is in you? Can you trust your sense of direction? Can you allow yourself to live on the edge a little bit? Because it's when we push our edges, the moon is in Sagittarius today, right? And Sag is the adventurer. It's like great. It's like for the sake of it. It's like, just like I want to try this out just to see how it impacts me. It's not like I'm looking to get anything except to understand the tenor of that adventure, to understand what the feedback is going to create inside of me, to actually have the experience, to be willing to be in that venture. And that is the energy of Sagittarius. And right now, we need more than ever, to really awaken the hero within us. We need to find our internal hero, because the old shit is coming undone. It's never coming back. Who we have been is gone. It's like a few weeks ago I was talking about the story in the Bible where, the angels came and got the women from the city of Sodom and Gomorrah and told them, don't look back. If you look back, you'll be turned into a pillar of salt. And what does salt do? It preserves you. So we literally are moving ourselves forward, pushing ourselves into new ways of being, into territory that we've not seen, into experiences that don't make sense to us. But we have the energy to do it because Mars is going to be retrograding in Aries soon. And so it's a lot of new energy. So I just encourage you all. You can find the Mars class in my link tree. Registrations are open. You can start registering there. I'm going to be having a brilliant speaker come and teach about how to activate the faculty of our faith, like what faith really is. It's faith is like your seeing, it's like your sight, it's like your sense, it's like your mouth, it's a function. It really does do something. So my friend Joelle is going to be coming and sharing with us how to really activate faith. And this is a high time to be alive, you all. Like I'm telling you, there's so much to get our attention, so many distractions. And the best thing we can be doing right now is focusing on our internal growth and the possibilities of who we're becoming. otherwise will be preserved in old ways of being and stuck habits and things that no longer serve us, and that is not what is up right now. So I encourage you all, like, I know I'm a bit of a daredevil, and let me tell you, it's not comfortable. I have wanted to play it safe all my life. I have been wanting to play it safe because I have been dangling off the edge of a cliff forever. Forever. But that's not where we are right now. It's time for us to take the leap into what else is possible. And it's an internal thing. It's not something that you necessarily have to do outside of yourself. Like yesterday, I was moved to kiss my friend, which was just like, oh my God. But I loved it. It was so amazing. Like, I loved it. I loved kissing him. It was so like I just laid my lips on his lips. he was so like taken aback, and it was fantastic. But I love that I could do that. I love that I was like, I'm gonna do the fuck what I want and let the chips fall where they may. That's the thing. It's like, let the chips fall where they may. What the fuck do you have to lose? Nothing. Anyway, I'm the Moon Mama. You can find the Mars retrograde class in my link tree here. And you can also, if you can't find it there, you can send me a private message and I'll send you the link, or you can join my email list. And the class is going to be $66. And I just want you to know that I'm choosing the number 6 because I didn't want to make it $666 because that's ridiculous. But 6 is a really powerful number. It's a number of like power and creation, and it's like deep creation energy. So we have to go deep now. We have to go deep. We have to look at our identities, and we have to be willing to take risks. And so that is what is up. The moon in Sagittarius, like I said, is about adventure. So I want you to look in your life, and I want you to see where you're like playing chicken. I told you guys I had a possum in my house the other day. Where are you playing dead? Where are you like not willing to push yourself, and you're like terrified and petrified and preserved? Where are you preserved in your consciousness? Because that's the place where you're going to need to like bring some energy so that you can make a new choice and do something entirely new and different. Okay, everyone, peace and blessings. I am the Moon Mama. I love y'all so much. Oh my God, I love you guys. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.